Hello everyone, welcome to my new YouTube channel. I'm Jean-Christophe and today we're gonna take a look at a hand I played online on the NL25 tables. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on every action made by my opponent and myself, and I hope you enjoy. So let's get started. I have the end replayer here. We're playing an L25. It's a fast fold format, so every time you fold a hand, you get dealt a new hand at a new table. So it get played pretty fast. That's the format I like. I like the speed. Yeah. So it all started with the under the gun folding and the hijack opening to almost 2x the size of the blinds. And it falls around to me on the big blind, and I'm just gonna call here with the ace deuce suited. So for the preflop part, what I can say is the hijack opening. Well, I first of all I don't have any info on this guy, and for the ap approximation of his range opening, it's gonna look like a bit like that. Um, so it's gonna be like most of all pocket pairs. It's gonna be suited aces, offsuit aces from ace ten off and better. Uh, some suited kings, offsuit kings too, but the stronger one. We also have the suited connectors from 6-7 suited to like king queen suited. These are all hands that should be opening in this position. There might be more, might be less given the player style, if he's more tight or loose. But since I have no info, I'm gonna just go with this range, just basically taking this one. So um, for myself, defending with ace 2 here, I'm gonna have a range more of like this one. So like the smaller pocket pairs, the smaller suited connectors, also the suited ends that don't want to 3-bet and get 4-bet on, so I have to fold. So like playable ends that can play well post flop, and yeah, for the better hands, I'm just gonna 3-bet it pre-flop. So that's gonna be about the range I defend from the big blind. So let's take a flop, and we flop two pair. That's good. So here my plan is just to check to the preflop raiser, so I can react to what he's doing and see what develops from here. So I just check to him, and then he bets like a third of the pot, which is pretty standard for a continuation bet on the flop in position. So at this point, you can have really like anything from the range we saw here. Let me sort it out here. Okay, so you can have like anything, um, but now I wanted to put the pressure on and get some value for my from my hand. It's pretty It's pretty strong right now, but vulnerable because any three heart, four or five can kill the action. Maybe a card that can potentially give him a set. So yeah. So I'm just gonna raise him, and I'm raising pretty large because I'm out of position, and yeah, I want to charge all the draws. So yeah, so I'm just gonna three bet here, check raise, sorry, and this guy now he should continue with um, the stronger part of his range, and I believe that um, he should not have raising range here because uh, if he got like aces, which I block by the way, having one aces, so if he raise me, then what can I call him with beside like uh, either a made straight with 4 or 5 or like another set if he's lucky to get value from. So yeah, there's no point in three betting the flop. So he got position. He can just call here. Yeah. So that's what he does. Uh, so when he call, I see that he's gonna have. I can break down his range. So he's gonna call. It's not gonna have like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10s, Jack, Queens anymore. You can have kings with the King of Heart for some backdoor flush draws, like the better part of it. You can have 4 and 5s that will also have a chance to make a straight on the turn or river, depending on the action. For the suited connectors, you can have all of those in the Ord variety. Um, uh, I don't think he's folding an ace, maybe like the weakest aces, like let's say ace six to ace jack, ace, yeah, something like that. Um, and he's gonna fold like is a queen jack off, king jack off, king queen off, ace 10, ace jack off. So his range should look like basically something like that. So after calling my check raise on the flop, so let's take a turn. Um, on the turn, that's a 4 of diamond, which had a backdoor flush draw, and also the straight get it there with like ends like ace 5 or maybe a better two pair like ace 4. Also the sets of 4. And there's a possible straight with the pocket 5s. Um, yeah, and now I want to charge all of the other ends can have because on this range, um, he's gonna call with all the art variety of the suited connector. He's gonna call with ace 5, ace 4, of course. Yeah, he's gonna keep pretty much the same range, but he's gonna fold. He got to fold the pocket kings to another bet here, so the range are pretty wide, and I can get value from worse than. So yeah, I right now I get beat by aces, 5s and 4s, also ace 5 and ace 4. So that's pretty much it. I beat all the rest, so that's good. So I went for a big bet to charge all of this. Um, So he's gonna call here with yeah, all the side hands, but pocket kings just now folding, so the range keeps getting the same. So from here, I'm expecting a call, maybe a raise if he get a set or a straight. Now he can raise me to charge and to discount my flush draws. Yeah, so I'm only expecting a raise here when I'm beaten. So I think ace 4 can just call too, but yeah, it's pretty wild. I will raise personally with ace 4 here. So yeah. So we just make the call as expected on the turn. And let's see the river. River is a offsuit jack. So now what are we? We are just beat by, yeah, maybe he got like ace jack, but that's pretty much, yeah. As said previously, I don't know if he's gonna have ace jack in his range, depending how he plays. So maybe you have some players are stickier than others in this player pool, so they might have ace jack. But other than that, um, I'm either way behind or way in front. So I still wanna put money into the pot, but what happens now is since there's no like middle ends I can get called by, I'm just gonna get better ends to call me when I bet. So I'm basically value owning myself, and I can also open the door to get bluffed if I bet large and it just shoves on me, and that would be a really bad result because I think I will have to fold. So I prefer to check call in this scenario. Also, by checking, he might decide to bluff a worse hand that is now not beating anything. So like all the miss suits are like a worse king, a worse ace. Sorry. So he might take a shot on it. So here I just decide to check for the said reason, and now he just shoves over bet. That's like 150% pot. So like yeah, I'm not folding here. As I said, I'm gonna be too much now that you have some bluffs in it because I checked the river. So I stick with the plan and just make the call. So I call and we are good against 9-10 of heart that just miss. And if he check backs, he lose the hand and pretty much every time he wins maybe against like I don't know, maybe 6-7 apart, 7-8 apart that I could have. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, his only way to win the hand at this point is by betting, and with the size of the pot here, yeah, you can go small to get 10 value, but I don't think it's gonna accomplish anything but getting called by a weak ace that doesn't make any two pair or better. So there's no point in it. I would just shove in his place. So yeah, I think he played it well. So yeah, I just called here and one with two pairs. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. And if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. It will help the channel a ton. And also comment down below with anything that comes to your mind. Did you like it? Yeah, so thanks for watching.